What is up, everybody? JT Dangerous here once again. I am here to do my Major League Baseball postseason, National and American League wildcard predictions. Now, if you know me, I'm a huge Major League Baseball fan, and when it comes to the month of October, it's all about the Fall Classic and the road to the World Series. Now, coming from me as a longtime Boston Red Sox fan since 2003, Last year's MLB postseason was one of my favorites as a fan. Watching the Chicago Cubs win their first World Series in over 100 years, I thought to myself, I need to add Major League Baseball postseason predictions on this channel with the success of all of my other playoff predictions on this channel. So if you're a huge baseball fan like myself, sit back and enjoy, and I hope you guys do like this wildcard predictions. Now, before I begin, I do want to thank you guys so very much for making September once again a huge month on the channel. You guys blew September up. Now we're in the month of October. We're in the fall. So hopefully all the stuff you guys did in September will continue into this month and all the way up to 2018. Now, if you have not checked out my channel update to let you guys know what is coming up on this channel this month and next month in the month of November, definitely go check out my channel update. I'll have it in the description box down below. Now, this is the first of 5 videos that will be uploaded on the channel today. Remember, 5 videos will be up. Right after this video, I'll have my next SmackDown pay-per-view, which is Hell in a Cell, which we will see Jinder Mahal defend his WWE Championship against his #1 contender, the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura, and we'll also see Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens walk inside Hell in a Cell. So my Hell in a Cell predictions will be up right after this video and 3 more videos after that. So remember, 5 videos will be up on the channel today. So hopefully you guys will watch all 5 of the videos I put up. Now we're at 190 plus subscribers strong. So I do want to thank you guys so very much for supporting the channel. You guys are making this so much fun to do every week. To new subscribers, thank you guys for super kicking that subscribe button, and welcome to the Dangerous Alliance. It is absolutely great to have you. And to my longtime subscribers, thank you guys for sticking around, supporting the channel, and always killing it. Now, this is your first time watching my channel as a first-time viewer, and this is your first video. Boy, you picked a good one if you're a baseball fan. Welcome to the Dangerous Alliance. I am JT Dangerously, and welcome to the club, because this club is just to... Whoop, whoop. Again, thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into these wildcard predictions. I'm going to start off in the American League, which we will see the Minnesota Twins heading to the Bronx to face our hated rivals in the American League East, the New York Yankees. Now, whoever wins this game will go on to the American League Divisional Series and face the red-hot Cleveland Indians. So, whoever wins this is going to have a daunting task to face maybe the hottest team in the American League right now. Now, history between the Twins and the Yankees in the playoffs is a very lopsided affair, with the Yankees having a 12-2 record over the Twins in the Major League Baseball playoffs in the postseason. And the Yankees' record against the Twins since 2002 is 89-33. To say this is a lopsided matchup is an understatement. Now, starting off with the Minnesota Twins, are coming off a 59-103 record last season. Coming into this season, they have definitely turned it around. I mean, coming back from the worst team last year to maybe, and being now the second wildcard team that got to the playoffs. Now, the times I remember the Minnesota Twins being good was when they had Johan Santana, Torrey Hunter, Joe Mauer, Justin Morneau, Francisco Liriano, and a couple other great players. But this is a very new Minnesota Twins team that's looking to exercise their demons and beat the New York Yankees. Now, their starting lineup is not too bad this year. Of course, you have Joe Mauer, Brian Dozier, Jorge Polanco, Eduardo Escobar, Brian Buxton, Max Kelper, Eric Rosar, and their DH is Kenny Vargas. Now, coming from me, some big-time players to look out for on the starting roster for their batting is definitely Joe Mauer, the veteran, the former American League MVP, and Brian Dozier. They're fantastic and talented second basemen. Now, on the other side with their starting pitching, they have Irvin Santana, Kyrie Gibson, Aaron Sledgers, and one of my all-time favorites when he was in New York, Bartolo Colon. So when it comes to when it comes to the pitching, I would say Irvin Santana and Bartolo Colon are going to be the 2 guys to look out for the Minnesota Twins. Their closer is not too bad either. So they're a really, really good team. Then on the other side of the New York Yankees, are coming off an 84-78 record last season, and coming into this season, they are a really, really good team. And that's a Red Sox fan saying that about the Yankees. They are a really, really good team this year. I mean, from top to bottom, from the first batter to the last batter, they have an array of good talent. I mean, starting off with Gary Sanchez, Greg Bird, Sterling Castro, Didi Gregorius, Todd Frazier, Jacoby Ellsbury, the Judge, of course, Aaron Judge, Brett Gardner, and their DH consisting of Chad Headley and Matt Holliday. Now, top players to look out for on the Yankees on this starting rotation. Gary Sanchez, fantastic catcher. Been maybe his best year, maybe the best catcher right now with the Yankees since Jorge Posada. Didi Gregorius, their shortstop, who took over Derek Jeter's position, and he has been killing it there. Todd Frazier, talented player who hasn't been in the playoffs in a long time since he's been playing with the Cincinnati Reds. You got Jacoby Ellsbury and Matt Holliday, two veterans who have been here and have the most playoff experience for the Yankees. And of course, their top guy, Aaron Judge, he's the home run derby champion this year, and he's been hitting home runs like no other and also been striking out like no other. So those are the players to look out for on the New York Yankees starting rotation. Then when it comes to the starting five in pitching, you got Masahiro Tanaka, Luis Severo, CC Sabathia, Sonny Gray from the Oakland A's, and Jaime Garcia. Their relief is not too bad with Adolis Chapman as well. So definitely coming from me, I think CC should be starting this one-game playoff because he has so much experience in wildcard games. If you remember when he was in Milwaukee, he had that great one-hitter in the National League wildcard game when he was a Milwaukee Brewer. So coming from me, I would think they're going to go with CC Sabathia and maybe Irvin Santana for the Twins. So coming from me in this American League wildcard one-game playoff, man, this one's really tough because they're both really, 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 really good teams. So coming from me to win this one-game playoff in the American League, I'm going to take the New York Yankees to win. I just think with their lineup, with that kind of young talent and experienced players in their rotation, I think they have the clear and utmost advantage in this series. So coming from me in this American League wildcard one-game playoff, I'm taking the New York Yankees to defeat the Minnesota Twins and go on to the American League Divisional Series to face the Cleveland Indians. And now the National League wildcard game that is between two NL West rivals. It is the Colorado Rockies heading to Chase Field to face the Arizona Diamondbacks. Now, whoever wins this game will go on to the National League Divisional Series to face another NL West rival, the Los Angeles Dodgers. So whoever wins this has a big-time opportunity to knock off maybe the best team in the National League. Now, starting off with the Colorado Rockies, they're coming off an 75-87 record last season in the National League West. Not their best season last year, but coming into this season, they've been the biggest surprise because a lot of people did not expect the Rockies to be in this situation because you had so many other teams in that wildcard position like Milwaukee and St. Louis. So Colorado is a very surprising team to win the wildcard position. I mean, they got some great players starting off with Jonathan Lucroy, Mark Reynolds, Trevor Story, Charlie Blackmon, Carlos Gonzalez, Geraldo Parra. All around their rotation and batting is not too bad. And then when it comes to their pitching, again, I don't know a lot of their pitchers. I do know their closer in Greg Holland is not too bad of a pitcher, and they're trying to get Coors Field rocking again like it's 2007 for the Rockies. And then on the other side, you have the Arizona Diamondbacks who are coming off a 69-93 season last year. Another team that's come back from near 100 losses last season to having a absolute hell of a year this year with the absolute hell of a year. And let me just say this about the Arizona Diamondbacks. Coming from me, the Arizona Diamondbacks are the hottest and the most dangerous team to play right now because they have the Dodgers number this year in the regular season. They have been the hottest team, and with the Dodgers slumping into the postseason this year, whoever wins this game has got a huge opportunity and a golden shot to knock off the best team in the National League. And coming from me, I think it's the Arizona Diamondbacks. I mean, from top to bottom, when you got Chris Iannetta, Paul Goldschmidt, Daniel Descalso, Kento Marte, Jake Lamb, AJ Pollock, JD Martinez, who they got from the Detroit Lions, and David Peralta, they have a solid batting order. I mean, players like Paul Goldschmidt, JD Martinez, who's been red hot with the Diamondbacks since he got traded from the Detroit Lions. Their pitching rotation is not too bad with who I think will be starting this one game playoff in Zach Greinke. Now, Zach Greinke if he starts getting hot, it's going to be it's going to be lights out baseball. And with their closer, when they have a great closer, one of my favorites when he was in Seattle, Fernando Rodney. I mean, who can you have better than Fernando Rodney at closer? So Arizona definitely is going to start. Hopefully, they're going to start Zach Greinke in this one-game playoff, because when you have Zach Greinke and you have this kind of lineup in the batting order, you can go definitely far. And again, they have the Dodgers' number this year. So coming from me in this National League wild card game, this one's really tough because Colorado could be that upset team we saw in 2007. And on the other side, you have Arizona, who's looking to get back to the World Series since 2001. So coming from me in this matchup, I got to go with the hottest team right now. And the hottest team in this game, in this matchup, is the Arizona Cardinals. I just think Arizona can give the Los Angeles Dodgers some fits in the divisional series. So coming from me in this National League wild card game, I am taking the Arizona Diamondbacks to defeat the Colorado Rockies and go on to face the Los Angeles Dodgers in the National League divisional series. And those are my AL and NL wild card predictions. Now, I hope you guys did enjoy these wild card predictions. Comment below, who do you have winning these two wild card games? As always, represent your teams if you're a huge baseball fan like myself in the comments below. Even if they're not in the postseason this year, still represent your team in the comments like you guys do all the time in my college football and NFL predictions. Represent your team, even if they're not in it. I would love to see your guys' opinion on your team and these wildcard teams. Let's have a conversation about it. As always, I will like your comment as soon as you comment, and of course reply right back to you, because comments are absolutely always welcome on this channel. Now, I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching these wildcard predictions. Now, before you guys go, you can never forget to do this. That like button, comment, share with your friends. Of course, super kick that like button like only you guys can. And of course, you can never forget to do this as well. That subscribe button, become part of this bigger and dangerous alliance. And I will see you later today for my Hell in a Cell 2017 predictions. Later days and peace.